We finally got some breaking news. We haven't played this drop in like a day and a half. What's going on, man?
Hasn't been any big moves.
Well, this one's pretty big as far as I'm concerned.
Hit it.
Go ahead and hit it.
Here it comes. And my eyes see.
Breaking news.
Okay. Christopher, you want to handle this one?
Yeah, the Rams have officially notified Cooper Kupp that he is going to be released.
That's it.
Couldn't find a trade partner who would take on his $20 million salary this year.
$20 million.
Yeah.
So he's being released. I can't believe this is the end. My only friend. The Triple Crown winner and the Offensive Player of the Year from 2024 is
Super Bowl MVP. Right.
Now going elsewhere in 2025. That was a somewhat fast turnaround. I don't know. There would be times where he didn't have any looks, any catches, and there were times when he would just do Cooper Kupp stuff. And he's so good. He's such a the thing that part of his superpower,
beating man coverage.
Well, that's it. I mean, he's a man beater.
Yep.
And has he lost a step? I don't know, but that's going to be the conversation that will fuel him in his next spot. And the thing that, getting to chat with him and meet him and interview him for, pre-broadcast, for instance, last December, he knows everything about the playbook, literally everything. He is a coach on the field. And that's part of his superpower. He knows exactly what blocking schemes require and where you need to be and what you physically have to do in order to gain leverage with the way your body leans, knowing the scheme, knowing what the defense looks like. He kind of has like a beautiful mind. He told me he taught himself piano.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
He taught himself, like using YouTube videos, and taught himself how to play the piano.
Wow.
He's missed 18 games the last 3 years.
I know. That's another thing too.
I still want him in New England. I'm not talking that down. I'm just saying.
Well, the thing with New England is who's going to be first? Who's going to be your Jalen Brunson, with all due respect?
Yeah. No, you're right.
You know what I mean? Because the Knicks were like, hey, we're the New York Knicks. Why wouldn't you want to come here? And it's just like, well, there's many other teams.
Mm-hmm. In New England, you're kind of buying the potential
of Drake May and
the
Vrabel.
New coaching staff,
right.
And kind of this revamped defense from this week.
And until, I guess it shouldn't be Jalen Brunson, to use the Knicks analogy. It would be Julius Randle. Who's going to go there and be the self-made man and just be the star to help bring others to the table? Would Cooper Kupp be that guy? I think Cooper is going to ring chase. And there's got to be some, which you can't blame him.
No.
So
he's going to have a robust market.
I would think so.
I would imagine there's a lot of calls being made right now.
And that the fact that they're releasing him means they're giving him like a 2-hour head start on the new league year. I don't know. You could start doing it right now. I don't know. Didn't they give him an opportunity to find a trade partner? The problem is that the $20 million is too large a haul for for most. So you want to sit here and say, what would be a great spot for him? Kansas City wouldn't be a bad spot. They lost DeAndre Hopkins to Baltimore. D-Hop is now a Raven.
Chargers, great spot.
Chargers. He doesn't have to move.
Doesn't have to move.
Well,
They kind of need some receiving.
Well, I understand that, but isn't what he brings to the table something that Ledidi already does? Like, right? Like
similar skill set, I guess, but
that they play the same position.
I see what you mean. Yeah, maybe. I mean, Dallas should be in on him.
Dallas should be in on him.
Should
TJ.
be, but
TJ, this is where you get selectively aggressive. Yeah. This is sort of the Derrick Henry move that they didn't make last year. To use any analogy, I don't think it's. I think it's not apples and oranges. Like, it is apples and oranges, but it's the same prototype in terms of the spirit of taking somebody who's in their early 30s and say, you still have it, and let's give you that opportunity on a respectable prove-it deal.
Yeah, why not, man? But again, my hopes aren't up high.
Here's one for you. I'll throw it out there. Maybe I should look up before I say it, because I'm trying to figure out what their roster looks like. But I'll say it right now. What about the Bears? If Keenan Allen's walking, DJ Moore, Roma Dunze, Cooper Kupp.
That's pretty fun.
I think Cooper Kupp's one of those guys that we can safely say can plug in any team.
No, I exactly.
For sure. For
no,
sure.
Exactly.
He fills the Keenan Allen role.
That's
assuming
what I'm
you're going to
saying.
lose him.
Right.
Reliable, great route runner, great hands.
Right now, wide out 3 is Tyler Scott. But
What about the Bills?
What about the Bills?
I was going to say Houston.
If you want to ring chase,
Stacked right
I mean,
now.
Houston got Christian Kirk, but you got to think they're still.
But Tank Dell's probably going to.
Tank Dell's slow return.
Yeah. Probably this year's going to be a wash for him.
I don't know if you're ring chasing going to the Raiders, but you become maybe their number one.
We spoke about the Niners yesterday.
we did, but they went ahead and they got DeMarcus Robinson,
Yep.
which
With all due respect to DeMarcus
I got it.
Robinson, but
what if you're trying to get Aaron Rodgers and you're the Giants? You flip money to Cooper Kupp.
They kept Slayton. Obviously, they've
That's
got
right.
They've got Malik.
Just spitballing. What about the Denver Broncos?
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
What about Denver?
I mean, Cortland Sutton.
You got Cortland Sutton and Devon Vele and Marvin Mims Jr.
I'm into that idea.
You could throw Kupp in that.
And then
mix.
maybe Kupp, maybe you get Tyler Warren, or maybe, Ashton Genty.
I don't think Tyler Warren. I mean, they're too deep down the line there for that. Boy, we're just live on the air spitballing about Kupp.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
Well,
not?
that's
The Colts. We talked about them yesterday.
I think it is
Getting
a
new
position
quarterback.
to.
You know what? Let's talk about a couple things here. But obviously, there's just to put a button on it.
He's got his choices.
He does.
Yeah.
I mean, he does.
Yeah, there's going to be a dozen teams in on him.
I've got one last one for you here. What about? Here's an interesting one. What about the Jets?
I was about to say that, but I didn't want you to think I was trying to troll you.
No. Why would that be trolling?
I mean, all due respect, I'm not sure if you're ring chasing with the Jets.
You're not. No, you're definitely not.
Yeah.
I get it.
You're not ring chasing with New England either, but you're going because they overpaid for you.
Here's one that's not an option for one would think, because they went ahead and got somebody. No one's going to be talking about this signing, but we will. How about the Dolphins signing Nick Westbrook and Keeney yesterday?
Yeah, I saw that.
I saw that, and I'm like, that guy he was a really good receiver last year.
He scored a touchdown in like 6 straight games.
right?
Yep.
With Will Levis,
And,
speed guy.
Tua, Achane, Cheetah, Waddle, Westbrook Akini, Jonnu Smith. Do you call it sneaky good? I mean, or do you, or schemed up? That's a lot of fast people who
A lot
can
of fast
score
people,
touchdowns.
but they've had
man.
a lot of fast people the last few years. It
That's
just comes
a ton
down
of home
to
run hitters, pal.
Tua's health and the defense, which has not been great the last couple of years. When we all bid on them being division
Right?
winners.
No, I know. But I thought that was an interesting signing right there.
Also, one that happened during the show, MVS is going to Seattle.
Okay. Well, somebody's got to catch passes there now, right?
Facts.
With all due respect to everyone not named Jackson Smith and Jigba, that's still
Correct.
there. But Kupp is just very intriguing. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.